Good afternoon, everybody. David Zegarac. I want you to remember that name. So the first violent incident has taken place in the Freedom Convoy, and it was performed by Mr. Zegarac. You probably know about him, but his name is being hidden for the most part on Google searches. It took me a while to actually track it down. They won't be able to do it forever, though. Now, why are they covering up his identity? Now, it's quite simple. Because he's a member of Antifa. Simply put, he's a 42-year-old punk rock singer. Imagine being 42 years old and being an unsuccessful punk musician. Good lord. Anyways, well, Mr. Zegarac, whose name I will continuously repeat because it bears repeating, is following up on a proud line of tradition that BLM, Antifa, and other groups like him are starting to set. And that is show up, be violent, and then be protected by the news media. Of course, one particular side of the news media. Typically the side that has the ever-growing might of social media behind it. So why is this important? Well, simply put, because these people are willing to use violence. And they're goons, and they are goons, are always the least desirable people, and every time they're caught out, again, Mr. David Zegarac is in fact a pedophile. When he was almost 30 years old, he was creeping up on 13-year-old girls on Discord. Imagine that. It's almost like the whole Rittenhouse event all over again. In any event, it's the same thing with the BLM member who plowed into a bunch of people during a parade. It's the exact same thing with, well, pretty much all the Antifa people who've been showing up and attacking people and burning things down. These people are gremlins made manifest. And progs will cover up for them. That's simply how it is. And of course, the police will also cover for him too. So, because while this man is in fact in custody, the Canadian authorities spent far more time confiscating fuel from truckers. Keep in mind, that doesn't sound like a big deal until you realize that at sub-freezing temperatures, and without that fuel, they will in fact freeze to death. Imagine that. Well, that's pretty much an update on this one. Again, David Zegarac. Remember it, because guess what? No one else is going to be saying it, at least not in popular media. I'm sure other people on alt media will all the time, because again, no matter how hard you try to suppress information, it will always pop up somewhere. And the greater you try to suppress it, the more people will pop up to defend it. That is one of those lovely little rules about humanity that, no, I just can't get enough of. If our nature could be summed up in one word, it would be defiant. So, y'all have a very nice day, enjoy the weather, and my God, it's beautiful out today. Have a good one.